The young man has been sad for 8 years because his sister died in an accident. He is shocked to see her at the house of a new work friend. Danny Ballin was only 17 years old when his older sister, Lily, and her husband were killed in a car accident. Danny and his parents were very upset because Lily and her husband had died in the crash and burned to death. 2 months after Lily died, her parents decided to leave Boston and move as far away as possible from where their beloved daughter had died. They chose Los Angeles. Danny got used to living in California, but he never forgot how much he loved his sister. Danny lived what seemed like a normal life for the next few years, but his parents knew that he never got over the death of his sister. Every year, he did something to remember the day Lily died. He couldn't believe she was really gone. Something in his heart told him it couldn't be true. Danny went to college and got a degree in mechanical engineering. After he graduated, he took a job in Boston. His mother sighed, "Oh, Danny. I really don't think it's a good idea to go back there." He said, "Mom. I think it's just what I need, a way to put Lily's death to rest and accept it. I still can't believe it after 8 years." So Danny moved back to his old neighborhood in Boston and got a small apartment there. Work was hard, but he enjoyed it. Now that he was back in Boston, he felt more at ease, as if the answer he had been looking for was getting closer. He made a lot of friends, but Peter Sully, who was his immediate boss, became his best friend. Peter was a calm, nice guy, but the other engineers made fun of him because he never joined them for drinks after work. Peter was always in a rush to get back to his wife, who he loved very much. One of Danny's friends said, "Can't say I blame him. She's the prettiest girl I've ever seen." Danny was interested in this beautiful wife, but Peter didn't have any pictures of her on his desk. Then, one day, Peter invited Danny to his house for dinner, where Danny got to meet Mrs. Sully. Danny bought a nice bottle of wine and a bouquet of summer flowers for Peter and his family on his way to Peter's house. He got there right on time, and Peter was there to greet him with a big smile. "Come in, Danny, and meet my beautiful Lily." "Who is Lily?" Danny asked. "Lily was the name of my sister." Peter said, "I didn't know you had a sister. She lives in Los Angeles, right?" Danny gave a head shake. "No. Lily died 8 years ago in a car accident." Peter gave Danny a sympathetic look and said, "I'm so sorry, Danny, I didn't know." Then, a tall, thin woman with long auburn hair and a tray of wine glasses walked in. Peter said with pride, "Danny, I'd like you to meet my wife, Lily." Lily gave a sweet smile, and then she let out a gasp. She lost her grip on the tray, and all the glasses broke on the floor. She asked him, "Danny? Is that really you, Danny?" He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Peter's sister Lily was the woman he said was his wife. Danny started to sway and then collapsed. When he woke up, he was lying on a couch, and Peter was worriedly looking at him. He asked, "What's going on here? You pass out, and my wife is stunned. Do the two of you know each other?" Danny got up and tried to take Lily's hand. He kept patting it because he was sure he was dreaming. He asked, "Lily? Are you sure?" Lily was smiling, and Danny could remember that wonderful smile so well. "Yes, it's me, Danny. I thought you were dead because we buried you," Danny exclaimed. "Mom and Dad, we've been sad about your death for 8 years now." Lily told Danny, "I'm sorry, but I wasn't myself for a long time. My husband told me the night he died that he was leaving me because he was having an affair. We got into a fight, and he hurt me very badly. He must have thought I was dead because he left me on the side of a road that was empty. He must have been with the woman in the car. The next day, some kids found me and took me to the hospital. I got a bad head injury and brain damage, so it took me a long time to remember who I was. Then I met Peter." Lily gave her husband a warm smile. "And, bit by bit, I started to be myself again. But when I went to find you, your mom, and your dad were gone, and I didn't know where you were. I never thought my little brother would just show up at my house." Danny got a tight hug from Lily, who wrapped her arms around him. Danny's parents flew in the next day after he told them that Lily was alive and happy on the phone. As Danny watched his parents see Lily again, he felt like a long nightmare was finally over.